Good afternoon, students. I hope you all are doing well at home. So today onwards, I'm going to start with the online CET mathematics class. So first of all, we are going to start with the second PU topic, differentiation. So in today and tomorrow's class, so I'll be solving some of the problems from the previous year question papers. So see here, the first question it is the derivative of cos inverse 1 minus x square divided by 1 plus x square with respect to cot inverse 1 minus 3x square divided by 3x minus x cube is. The four options are 3 by 2, 1, 1 by 2, 2 by 3. So let us solve this now. So here let u which is equal to, consider this as u now, cos inverse 1 minus x square divided by 1 plus x square and v which is equal to cot inverse 1 minus 3x square divided by 3x minus x cube. So now let us go for the substitution. Let here, or we will consider put x equal to tan theta. So theta, this implies theta which is equal to tan inverse x. So I am taking x as tan theta now. So I rewrite this one now. U which is equal to cos inverse 1 minus tan square theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta, and then rewrite v now, the function v, cot inverse 1 minus 3 tan square theta divided by 3 tan theta minus tan cube theta. So now what is this now? 1 minus tan square divided by 1 plus tan square theta is nothing but cos 2 theta. U which is equal to cos inverse cos 2 theta. So now u which is equal to 2 theta. See here, cos inverse cos 2 theta. So here v which is equal to cot inverse 1 minus 3 tan square theta divided by 3 tan theta minus tan cube theta will be 1 divided by tan 3 theta. So now 1 by tan is cot. So cot inverse cot 3 theta will be 3 theta. V which is equal to 3 theta. So now see here, this implies u which is equal to 2 theta. So differentiate both sides with respect to theta now. Du by d theta which is equal to 2. So derivative of theta will be 1 now. I am writing constant as it is. Then v which is equal to 3 theta, and then dv by d theta which is equal to 3. So now we have to find du by dv. Therefore du by dv which is equal to du by d theta whole divided by dv by d theta. So du by dv which is equal to, what is du by d theta? It is 2 divided by 3. The answer is 2 by 3. Which option now? It is option 4. So this is all about the first problem. So let us solve the next question now. See here. First I will write the given function. So y which is equal to tan inverse secant x minus tan x minus tan x. So now we have to rewrite this now. Tan inverse, so secant x can be written as 1 by cos x and tan x can be written as sin x divided by cos x. We will have the same denominator. So that means the LCM is going to be cos x. The numerator becomes 1 minus sin x. So now y which is equal to tan inverse. So here in place of 1 I can write cos square x by 2 plus sin square x by 2. then minus as it is, then sin x can be written as 2 sin x by 2 into cos x by 2. That means the numerator becomes a square plus b square minus 2ab. That can be written as a minus b the whole square. The numerator becomes cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2 the whole square. So a minus b the whole square divided by cos x can be written as, by making use of half angle formula, it is cos square x by 2 minus sin square x by 2. Cos square x by 2 minus sin square x by 2. Cos square x by 2 minus sin square x by 2. So now let us simplify this further. So here y which is equal to tan inverse. So see here, the denominator can be written as a plus b into a minus b. It is in the form of a square minus b square. It can be written as a plus b into a minus b. So a minus b and this numerator get cancelled. So I will write the remaining term now. Cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2. Cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2 divided by cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2. Sin x by 2. So I am writing it directly because we have to solve this in 1 minute. That is why. So now see here, y which is equal to tan inverse. So now divide each term by sin x by 2. Cos x by 2. I am dividing each term by cos x by 2. We get 1 minus tan x by 2. 1 minus tan x by 2 divided by 1 plus tan x by 2. So now this can be written as y which is equal to tan inverse tan pi by 4 minus x by 2. So now y which is equal to tan inverse tan x which is equal to x. What is x now? It is pi by 4 minus x by 2. Now differentiate with respect to x. Differentiating with respect to x, we get dy by dx which is equal to, so the derivative of the first term will be 0, then derivative of x will be 1. The answer is minus 1 by 2. Which option? It is option D. Yes. So let us solve the next question. Y which is equal to 1 plus 1 by x plus 1 by x square plus 1 by x cube to infinity with mod x greater than 1. Then dy by dx is. So now I have written the given series as it is. Now this series is there in the geometric progression. So see here, it is in GB. It is in geometric progression. So here a is equals to 1. The first term it is 1. Then r, common ratio. How do you find the common ratio? A2 divided by A1 or A3 divided by A2 or A4 divided by A3. So we get 1 by x. The common ratio it is 1 by x. And in geometric progression we have S infinity formula. It is A divided by 1 minus R. S infinity. Sum of terms up to infinity is given by A divided by 1 minus R. Let us substitute here. So y which is equal to A, it is 1 divided by 1 minus 1 by x. So take up the LCM now. X will be multiplied with 1. We get x minus 1 divided by x. And that x goes to the numerator. Y which is equal to x divided by x minus 1. Now we have to go for differentiation. It is in the form of u by v. So u by v the whole dash which is equal to u dash v minus u v dash divided by v square. So dy by dx which is equal to u dash, derivative of the numerator it is 1 into v it is x minus 1, then minus u into v dash, that is x, derivative of the denominator it is again 1, then divided by x minus 1 the whole square. So now dy by dx which is equal to, so 1 into x minus 1 it is x minus 1, then minus as it is x into 1 it is x divided by x minus 1 the whole square. So here plus x minus x get cancels. We get minus 1 divided by x minus 1 the whole square. So dy by dx, which is equal to minus 1 divided by x minus 1 the whole square. But this is not there in the 4 option. So we have to rearrange the terms here. So what is y now? Y which is equal to x divided by x minus 1. So now see here, I take x minus 1 to the LHS and y to the RHS. So see here. So now x minus 1 which is equal to x divided by y. X minus 1 equal to x by y now. So now take up the reciprocal. 1 by x minus 1 which is equal to y by x. So I have taken the reciprocal of this step. 1 by x minus 1 equal to y by x. Now square on both sides. So what do we get now? 1 by x minus 1 the whole square, which is equal to y square divided by x square. Y square divided by x square. So now see here, 1 divided by x minus 1 the whole square. 1 divided by x minus 1 the whole square can be replaced by y square by x square. Therefore dy by dx, which is equal to minus 1, I write it as it is. Then it is y square divided by x square. So this is the final answer now. So which is the right answer now? It is option D, minus y square divided by x square. The next question it is the derivative of a raised to secant x with respect to a raised to tan x where a greater than 0 is. So see here, we will solve this. So I will consider a raised to secant x as u. Let u which is equal to a to the power secant x and v which is equal to a to the power tan x. So now see here. Now I go for du by dx. What is the du by dx now? So it is in the form of a raised to x. What is the derivative of a raised to x? It is a raised to x into log a. So a raised to secant x into log a into d by dx of this function, into d by dx of secant x. So it is secant x into tan x. So this is du by dx. Similarly, we have to find dv by dx. So I call this as equation number 1. So now v which is equal to a to the power v which is equal to a raised to tan x. Now dv by dx which is equal to, so a raised to tan x into log a into d by dx of tan x will give us secant square x. So now we have to go for du by dv by chain rule. See here, du by dv which is equal to du by dx whole divided by dv by dx. So by chain rule, so we are applying this formula. So now du by dv which is equal to, what is the du by dx now? It is a raised to secant x. Into log a into secant x into tan x. Then whole divided by dv by dx. A raised to tan x into log a into secant square x. So see here, log a and log a get cancels. Then secant x and one more secant x get cancels here. So 1 by secant x can be written as cos x and tan x can be written as sin x by cos x. So du by dv which is equal to, so now take this term to the numerator, it becomes a to the power minus tan x. So a raised to secant x into a raised to minus tan x, and then so here 1 by secant x can be written as cos x. So it is cos x into tan x can be written as sin x by cos x. So now cos x and cos x get cancels. So now this can be written as du by dv, which is equal to, so a raised to secant x minus tan x into sin x. So this is the answer. So which is the right option now? A raised to secant x minus tan x into sin x. So it is the option C. Yes, the next question it is secant inverse 1 plus x by 1 minus y, which is equal to a. Then dy by dx is. So we consider the given function secant inverse 1 plus x by 1 minus y. This is equal to a. Now this can be written as 1 plus x divided by 1 minus y, which is equal to secant a. So now take the denominator to the RHS. 1 plus x, which is equal to 1 minus y into secant a. So now 1 plus x, which is equal to secant a into 1, it is secant a. Then minus. Multiply these two now. We get secant a into y. So now see here. Now I take secant a into y to the LHS and these two terms to the RHS. So we get secant a into y, which is equal to, now I write this as it is now, secant a minus 1 minus x. Then now see here, now differentiate with respect to x. Secant a is a constant, I write it as it is, into derivative of y will be dy by dx, which is equal to, then derivative of secant a, it is 0, then again derivative of 1, that is also 0, then derivative of x will be 1, so we get minus 1. So now take this to the RHS, dy by dx, which is equal to minus 1 divided by secant a. So now dy by dx, which is equal to minus 1 divided by secant a. What is secant a here? It is 1 plus x by 1 minus y. 1 plus x divided by 1 minus y. Now this goes to the numerator. Dy by dx, which is equal to minus 1 minus y divided by 1 plus x. Now multiply minus inside the bracket. So dy by dx, which is equal to minus into 1, it is minus 1, minus into minus it is plus. It becomes y minus 1 divided by 1 plus x. So this is the answer. Now check the options. So y minus 1 by 1 plus x, it is the option A. The next question it is y, which is equal to cos square 3x by 2 minus sin square 3x by 2, then d square y by dx square is. So first we will take up the given function y, which is equal to cos square 3x by 2 minus sin square 3x by 2. So now y, which is equal to cos square 3x by 2 minus as it is, then sin square 3x by 2 can be written as 1 minus cos square 3x by 2. See here, sin square theta can be written as 1 minus cos square theta. So now multiply minus inside the bracket. Y, which is equal to, we get minus 1 minus into minus plus cos square 3x by 2. Cos square 3x by 2 plus cos square 3x by 2 will be 2 cos square 3x by 2. Then this minus 1 as it is. So now y, which is equal to, this is in the form of 2 cos square theta minus 1. So cos 2 theta, which is equal to 2 cos square theta minus 1. So now we have 2 cos square 3x by 2 minus 1. This can be written as cos 2 into 3x by 2. So now 2 and 2 get cancelled. We get y, which is equal to cos 3x. Now differentiate this now. We get dy by dx, which is equal to minus 3 sin 3x. So now differentiate again. We get d square y by dx square, which is equal to, So minus 3 I write it as it is. Now derivative of sin 3x will be 3 cos 3x. 3 cos 3x. So d square y by dx square, which is equal to, so minus 3 into 3, it is minus 9 into cos 3x. So what is cos 3x now? It is y. So we get d square y by dx square, which is equal to minus 9 into y. So it is the option C. Yes, the next question it is f of x equal to b into e raised to x plus a into e raised to bx, then f double dash of 0 is equal to. So now I will take up the given function f of x, which is equal to b into e to the power ax plus a into e raised to bx, a into e raised to bx. So let us take up the derivative now. We get f dash of x, which is equal to ab into e raised to ax plus, here we get ab into e raised to bx. Now differentiate again, we get f double dash of x, which is equal to, we get a square b e raised to ax plus, here we get a b square e raised to bx. So now we have to go for f double dash of 0. So now f double dash of 0 is equals to, so a square b, then e raised to 0 plus ab square e raised to 0. What is e raised to 0? It is 1. So we get f double dash of 0, which is equal to, f double dash of 0, which is equal to a square b plus ab square. So now see here, we take ab common here. F double dash of 0, which is equal to, I take up ab common, inside we get a plus b. So this is the answer. So it is option C.